'Twas a 60% chance of thunderstorms today, and it has looked like it for a lot of the day, but it's not doing anything. So I'm watering again. This is the second position for today. I don't know if you can see, but it is greening up. I did it here in the front, and that's greening up too. So I wanted to stay productive. I cleaned up the car again, and it just had bugs all over the front. I don't get it. I drove 3 or 4 miles yesterday on the highway, and it gets plastered in bugs. Meanwhile, we take the E60 all the way to Palm Springs, and there's like 4 bugs on the front of the car. I don't get that.
Man, that's what you get for living in Ohio. Look at that. That is repulsive. Look at that. I mean, if you kick that hard enough.
Oh, you don't even have to kick it hard.
Not really. I mean, you could peel parts of the bodywork away from that. And of course, that's all frame. Look at that right there.
Yeah, not chassis frame.
Can you imagine that gets even a slight side impact? That thing's gonna snap in half. But who cares? It's a Chevy.
You benders bears.
Sorry, Megan. Work and taking care of business and keeping the car clean. I was in Washington, D.C. last weekend.
It's that time of year again. Guess we're taking some hikes.
Yeah, I met the... Yep, we got an E46 M3. Those wheels aren't right, but...
I think it's Mystic Fluid.
I think you're right. Yeah. Those wheels look too tiny. Those look like little casters.
But those are exactly what the new M wheels are.
I know, the base M wheels, yeah.
With bigger diameter.
They look terrible. Well, we're gonna go get pumpkin stuff over here at Acme, even though we were just there, so... Let's start back and get some pumpkin spice shit, because Brian's a basic white bitch.
It's a very warm and peaceful night. It's 12:25 a.m. I've been over at Kennan's house laying out on the deck in the back for a while. 73 degrees at almost midnight in October. This is not going to last, but we wanted to enjoy it while we could. So we went to Three Palms in Hudson tonight. It was nice out and I wanted to eat outside, although we got foiled because it said their patio was not open. So we ate inside. Anyways, I learned that they have a happy hour menu, good until 6 p.m. on weekdays. So I actually got my pizza that's ordinarily $14. I got it for $6. So that was cool. I had and then I had water and no drinks or sides. So I had a $6.41 plus tip dinner, which was really good. We went back to the house, watched the Cavaliers preseason opener. Preseason meaning the game doesn't really count for anything. It's a really good opportunity for the coach to put the new players on the floor. I haven't talked basketball since probably back in June. The Cavaliers lost to the Golden State Warriors for the second time in 3 years in the NBA Finals, and it was clear that things needed to change. And this offseason, this past summer, has been intense for changes. Kyrie Irving is gone, replaced by Isaiah Thomas, Ante Zizic, Jay Crowder, and a first-round draft pick for the 2018 draft. High end, like potentially top 5, top 3 draft pick. So there's a lot of changes. Dwayne Wade just signed as a Cavalier, so LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are back on the same team. Still have Kevin Love, got Derrick Rose, a lot of big names, high-profile players, quality players. So it's a great opportunity for the head coach to put them on the floor together, experiment with some new rotations, see what people can do, and kind of go from there, and then know what he wants to do when the time really matters later in the season, or when the season actually starts, mind you. So watch that. It was against the Atlanta Hawks. Coach brought the starters out and played them the first quarter. It was fantastic. Cavs went up by like 15 points. Put them away at the end of the first half, and then just played the deep bench. Rookies, 37-year-old dudes, players who it's their first time in the NBA in a couple years. Put them out. We lost by 20, but it didn't matter. He got to see how these people play together, what they can do, what they can't do. It's a great opportunity for that. So that was fun. We watched that. Razvan and Sabrina were here for a little bit, and then I went back to Kennan's. So that was pretty much the day. Somebody asked me a couple days ago my thoughts on Tesla. I'm going to make this quick. I think the Tesla is a great idea, and it's a great car for maybe anybody but me. I've ridden in one. I have not driven one. They wouldn't let me drive it. but I rode in it. It's just balls fast. You know, there's no drivetrain. There's no transmission. There's drivetrain. There's no transmission, so it's not. Okay, I guess there is a transmission, but it's not shifting gears like any other car does. So it's ridiculously quick, electric torque, all of that fun stuff. But even as a passenger, there's no connection to the road, and I've talked to people that have driven them, and they all agree that that's a true statement. There's no connection to the road. It's not a driver's car at all. It's a car for people that just want to go A to B and not buy gas, and that's what they designed it for, so it's fantastic. I have no problem with Teslas on the road. I just don't want one. It's not at all what I'm about. It's not what I want, but it's certainly a good car for lots of people. So those are my thoughts on the Tesla. I'll never have one. I think it's ugly. When it first came out, I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. No, it's really ugly. Compared to the Fisker Karma, which was a beautiful car inside and out, amazing materials, great design. Henrik Fisker designed it, who also designed, I believe, the BMW Z8. Fisker was amazing, but then Hurricane Sandy destroyed all the stock in New Jersey, and I don't know if it wasn't insured or what, but Fisker went under. I guess they're making a resurgence with that same chassis or same body style, but it didn't work. So the Tesla's ugly, way too expensive. The Model X is something like $100,000 for a god-awfully ugly, ill-proportioned SUV. That's just a terrible idea. But the Model S, I think if they make it a little better looking, it already has the performance, it already has the technology, work on that display, make that work better, make it run freaking iOS or something, or Android might be better these days, but that's how it works. Those are my thoughts, and I'm going to go sleep. Tomorrow's Thursday, it's going to be a beautiful day. I might drive a little bit and go and see Megan tomorrow night, and I'll talk to you then. Good night.